This is the story of a billionaire pizza mogul. A man who built one of the biggest pizza empires in the world, and then lost almost everything after one phone call. In today's video, we're breaking down how a single conference call led to the downfall of Papa John's founder, John Schnatter, the controversy, the backlash, the lawsuits, and what happened next. Stay with me till the end, because this story isn't just about pizza. It's about power, reputation, and how fast everything can disappear. John Schnatter, also known as Papa John, founded Papa John's in 1984. He started small, literally selling pizza from a broom closet at his father's tavern. From there, Papa John's exploded into a global brand with thousands of stores worldwide. Schnatter wasn't just the CEO, he was the face of the company. He appeared in commercials. He built a public image around himself, and he controlled a massive share of the business. By the mid-2000s, he was a billionaire. The brand was everywhere. But behind the scenes, cracks were starting to show. Before the phone call that changed everything, there was already tension. In 2017, during the NFL national anthem protests, Schnatter publicly criticized the NFL, suggesting the protests were hurting Papa John's sales. The comments created backlash. Some people supported him, while others accused him of being insensitive and out of touch. Soon after, he stepped down as CEO. He still remained chairman of the board and the company's largest shareholder. So although he wasn't running the day-to-day operation anymore, he still had enormous influence. And then came the conference call. In 2018, John Schnatter joined a marketing training call with an outside agency. The goal? To help him avoid future public relations problems. But according to widely reported accounts, during that call, he used a racial slur while discussing brand image and public perception. The details shocked people when they became public. Even though Schnatter later argued that his comments were taken out of context, the damage was immediate and massive. The company's board reacted quickly. Public outrage spread fast. Social media within days. John Schnatter resigned as chairman of Papa John's. Once the story hit the news, everything snowballed. Colleges removed Papa John's branding from stadiums. Sponsors distanced themselves. Sales began to suffer. The company wanted to separate the brand from Schnatter completely. They took him out of marketing. They changed direction. They even worked to reduce his influence over corporate decisions. Meanwhile, Schnatter didn't go quietly. He claimed the board mishandled the situation. He said the story was misrepresented. There were legal disputes over control, documents, and the company's actions. But, regardless of his defense, one fact remained clear. The founder of Papa John, man whose face was on the pizza box, was no longer welcome inside the company he built. For John Schnatter, this wasn't just a business loss, it was personal. He lost his leadership role, his public image, his reputation, and eventually, most of his official connection with the brand. He later sold a large portion of his shares. He did interviews, defending himself, saying he was wrongly treated. But by then, the world and the brand had already moved on. Papa John's brought in new leadership. They rebuilt their image. They distanced themselves from the founder's controversy. And the man once known simply as Papa John was now on the outside looking in. So what can we learn from this? This story isn't just about one person or one company. It's about how words matter. Leaders live under a spotlight, and reputation can collapse overnight. One mistake, intentional or not, can change everything. In the age of media and social platforms, stories spread incredibly fast. Public trust, brand perception, and corporate responsibility all play a massive role in whether a company and its leaders survive controversy. John Schnatter went from billionaire pizza icon to a symbol of how quickly success can disappear. whether you see him as misunderstood or responsible for his own downfall. One thing is clear: that phone call changed his life forever. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the reaction was justified? Or do you think things were blown out of proportion? If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a story like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.